All right, here we go, finally. And I call myself an engineer. I mean, technical difficulties just going live. Sorry about that. Anyway, I am at a church dinner tonight, and I offered to make people espressos here. So what we're gonna do is take a look at this Gastroback right here. So this was sent to me by Gastroback recently. I opened it up and I was starting to take a video today, but I had to get used to it first. As I really had to adjust the grind quite a bit here, and there's a secret to adjusting the grind, which I'll talk about at a later time. But anyway, that is the machine right there. It looks like a baby Sage, kind of like a Barista Express or something like that, or the Barista Touch and Press. But yeah, that is just a little machine, and I'm gonna see how it works. I got an order here to make a couple of espressi, so let's go ahead and do that. Now this is what the portafilter looks like right here. It is a 51 millimeter portafilter, and let's just load that up with a dose here. The portafilter is pretty weighty. It weighs about half a kilo. So let's see what we get there. We're gonna go to coffee, beverage, and espresso. We're gonna do a 2-cup, and let's do grinding amount. I'm going to do manual. I'm gonna do manual. Then I can stop it when I want to. So let's go ahead and do that. It looks pretty good just like that. So let's see, how much did I get? Only 12.6. I need a little bit more. So I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna grind again. Let's see how much I got now. 15.4. All right, so we're gonna take that 15.4 and tamp that out. I guess you can't see where I'm tamping. Let me see if I can find something. Close the door. It is getting kind of loud and rowdy. So it's gonna spontaneously tamp like this. And yeah, my idea with this video is just to kind of give you guys a little bit of an idea what this machine is like. So stick that guy in there. I did get it to work fairly well earlier, so hopefully this will work fine too. Here we go. So no, I don't want to save that grind amount. And what we're gonna do then is pull a shot, and let me just adjust it a little bit here. Call it good. I hope you guys can see and hear it all right. If so, write something into the comments. 2-cup, let's go. Brewing coffee. Now what I've noticed about this machine is that it takes quite a while to brew. So it takes a good 20, thanks Paige for letting me know. It takes a good 20-25 seconds to warm up after I press the button, and that is a pretty weird thing. So it's heating up. Okay, here we go. It does a pre-infusion. I can see better like that, hopefully. And there it's coming. I could probably grind just a little bit finer. Still playing with that a little bit. There we got our 27, 28 grams. And I think I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay, so we ended up getting 30, just about 40 grams there, but not too bad. That's a passable shot. I mean, I can give that here to our guests, no problem. So that's what that looks like. I tried it before. It's pretty decent. You can see it's steaming, so it's hot enough. Put that guy there and make another one. Servus.
Hallo, Entschuldigung.
Ja, passt schon. Ich habe gedacht, ich mache einfach mal schnell ein Live aus Gaudi. Magst du auch was?
Magst du mir auch noch so ein Espresso?
Ein Espresso? Dann nimmst du den gleich.
Ja, gut.
Und kannst auch sagen, ob es schmeckt oder nicht. Alright, we're going to go for a second one here. And I'm going to try the manual again, see if I can get a little bit better this time. Unfortunately, they don't have a timer in there. That would be easy. that looks pretty decent. Unfortunately, I forgot to tear my scale that time, so I'm just gonna have to go by eyeball here. Am I a Bayern Munich fan? Not really. I don't watch a whole lot of soccer. I like to play soccer though. That's pretty fun. Let's see. I wish I had a better spot to tamp. I didn't bring a tamping mat. Oh well. So here comes the second one, and this one is going to be, I think, a little bit low. Nein. Aber ich habe eins gleich fertig. Kannst du gleich mitnehmen, wenn du magst. Just put that guy on there like that. Tear out the scale. Yeah, that one is running a little bit fast. I think because the dose is just a little low, but actually color is pretty decent. That's a nice, yeah, nice rich brown color, and stop that. And I do believe it has a 3-way solenoid because it does stop. So there you go. Sure thing. One more, right? All right, so I'll do one more here.
That's okay.
No, for Helmut.
Ah, for Helmut, okay.
For Helmut, yeah. What are you looking for?
Sugar?
I didn't bring sugar.
You don't have sugar?
No. Sorry. All right. Ja, I'm just doing. Ich mach ein Live, einfach aus Gaudi, mal was anderes für den Kaffeekanal. Und ich mach da jetzt ein Espresso und ich zeige die Leute die Maschine, weil es kennt noch keiner. Also es kennt keiner Sau diese Maschine, und deswegen tue ich das vorstellen einfach, weil das Spaß macht. So, grinding amount, I'm gonna do the manual again.
Die hat eine eingebaute Mühle, oder?
Ja, da oben, schau. Und jetzt tun wir einfach malen. Und dann, wenn ich meine, das ungefähr passt, dann tue ich es stoppen und dann wiegen. Schau, das könnte passen. Mit Waage, weil sonst weiß ich nicht, wie viel drin ist. Schau, nur 13.
Ja.
Man braucht da ein bisschen mehr. Ein bisschen mehr. Also idealerweise sind so
Das ist unheimlich wissenschaftlich.
15, 16. See there, we got 15 grams right there. That's what we're gonna try. Ja, aber ansonsten ist es zu schwach. Und wenn es zu viel ist, dann ist auch nichts. Weißt du schon?
Temper hast du keinen dabei.
Ja, doch, schau.
Achso,
Das ist auch mit dabei. Nur ein Temper Matte habe ich leider nicht da. Aber es kommt jetzt gleich. Schau, das ist eine dreckige Angelegenheit, diese Espresso. Da kriege ich ja überall ziemlich viel Espresso mal Zeug. So, schauen wir mal. Schau, und dann kann ich die Leute zeigen, wie es so ausguckt. Hi Max. See it now it's actually a little slow. I probably should open the grind back up. It's not that easy to get the grind just right. But I prefer actually to be on the side of too fine compared to too coarse. Schau her. Und jetzt haben wir 37 Gramm, passt. Du kannst sagen, ob das schmeckt oder nicht. Mhm.
schön Creme.
Ja, fein. Zucker habe ich leider nicht da. Okay. Und jetzt mache ich, denke ich, noch ein Cappuccino und dann ist fertig. Magst du ein bisschen Milch oben drauf? Okay, so I just tapped the puck out and it doesn't come out super clean, unfortunately. But what are you gonna do? All right, so I'm tearing out the scale one more time and I'm gonna just make a cappuccino here. Grinding them out, I'm gonna try manual again. You can see it does actually, unfortunately, kind of sprays a bit all over. So I'm making quite a bit of a mess here that I'll have to clean up. But yeah, what are you gonna do? So let's see, how much did I get here this time? 14.5 grams. Actually, yeah, I'll just run with it. I'll just run with it. It's pretty full. Call it good. No, it's not a sage. It's just, it looks like a sage, but it's not. It's basically a baby sage. The design is very similar. It's kind of a copy, and that's a little bit unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? So here we go. Let's make a cappuccino and see if anybody wants to drink that. Passt schon.
Wow.
Gastroback is the worst name, yeah. Magst du ein Cappuccino?
Ja, sehr.
Dann mache ich dir eins.
Obwohl ich eher der Doppio Macchiato-Typ bin.
Und dann kann ich dir sowas machen.
Ja, abends nicht zu viel Milch.
Nicht so viel Milch.
Nee.
Wieso?
Ist einfach zu schwer irgendwie.
Ach so,
Ja.
okay.
Ich glaube, eine kleine Milchhaube ist nett.
Dann mache ich,
Ist das gut?
dann mach ich ja bloß ein bisschen Milli drin.
Ja, genau.
Ob es gut ist, Mai.
Ich habe die Franziska war ja auf, Espresso und so, und da habe ich ihr gesagt, pass auf. Der Tom hat mir so erzählt über dieses, die deutsche Firma, die du mir empfohlen hast.
Ich glaube, du ahnst, was ihr die nächsten Tage isst.
Ja, es ist ja keine schlechte Aussicht, ne, würde ich sagen.
Alright.
Hast du mir empfohlen? Welche Firma hast du mir empfohlen gehabt?
Und, ECM, denke ich.
Nein.
Nein?
Nein, eine deutsche Firma.
Okay. Now I'm gonna do the milk steaming. Let's see if I
Du
can.
wirst eine Espresso-Maschine kaufen.
Die Franziska hat gesagt, sie will eigentlich lieber, ihr bekommt einfach Espresso besser. Da habe ich mit Tom gesprochen und hat er mir gesagt,
The milk steaming is actually pretty good.
wer war denn das, Tom? Was hast du mir empfohlen?
Es war Profitec
Ja,
vielleicht.
Profitec, genau.
ECM wird gebraucht von Lucera.
Ja. Naja, da habe ich gesagt, das wäre gut, kann man schon machen, aber es kostet halt die Maschine 800 € und die Mühle 500 €.
It's a little dark, I know. I steamed once with this already and it worked pretty good.
10 € das Kilo, sondern der kostet
Ja, manchmal schon.
Ja,
Dafür gibt es dann die.
Not a ton of power,
genau. Aber dafür machst
but you can get it nice and creamy.
Den Lavazza.
Sowas, ja. Das möchte ich hier machen.
Sagst du was?
Das Ding ist teure Anschaffung und Unterhalt und so. Da war
Du musst das erste Mal haben.
Frothing is in progress. Okay, it's hot enough. Stop it.
Ja, gut, aber das ist ja unterschiedlich.
Ja, klar. Aber
Alright, that's how it turned out. Pretty good actually. Yeah, but it's not sage. It's not sage. Let's see. Can you see the milk? It's actually nice and creamy. And Pastor doesn't want actually cappuccino. He just wants a little bit of milk in there. So it's gonna, he's gonna put a little milk in.
That's true.
Like that.
Just right.
And there's no design when there's that little milk.
But just perfect.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you
Wenn du
betcha.
was willst, dann gehst gegenüber vom Ausnahme
So that's how it looks. Nice, tasty, creamy milk. I think I'll pour myself a little bit of milk here. And yeah, that was my spontaneous video about this machine. Thanks for watching. Hope it was a little bit interesting for you guys. And see you next time.